Why, hello there, and welcome to the Danny Lowe Show channel. Today, we are going to learn about the DMPO and the DPO, which stands for defect per opportunity in a million opportunity. So let me go ahead and put a calculation for you guys all in here. I went ahead and put it in an Excel sheet, which I will be sharing in the link below, and you guys can easily have access to that. But it's very important for us to understand this because I'm going to move this over and I'll explain this a little bit in a second. But essentially, we have a number of units that need to be produced. And that's really what you're seeing over here. It's going to be this 50,000 of it. Those units might have a defect per it. So we need to account for what those defects are going to end up being. For every unit, there might be only one defect. So that's what we're accounting for. It's the one. And then the number of defects that were actually made. So let's assume that we're working in this manufacturer and there were 30,804 defects that were made. So how do we solve for those, right? And this is really where the defect per opportunity comes in, where the math is fairly simple. We will go ahead and look at, and you can see over here, we will go ahead and look at the defects that are being made. It's that 30,000, and then we're going to divide that in a lump sum of multiplying it, right? We're going to get the number of units that were actually processed times the number of defects that were being made. So in theory, you're going to get that 30 divided by 500. That really will go ahead and give us a percentage of not a percentage, the number of 0.616. So when we start converting that into millions of opportunities, keep in mind, this is Black Belt and Six Sigma. So you're always trying to get those million of opportunities that hit for us to get into that 3.4 perfection. How much do we need to do? So the moment that we have this number and we figure out what the DPO is, which we already know that it's the 0.616, we're going to go ahead and multiply that by 1 million. And that's really what we're seeing in here. So the calculation will simply show that for you all. And then how we get into the actual yield of what this is doing -1. So the yield will give us what is the percentage that essentially would get us there. If we round it up, we might say 40%, which you can see in here is 38.3920. The other thing that I'm going to leave in here for everyone is, excuse me, I try to do less and I did more, is something that's going to be extremely helpful, the sigma value. So defects per opportunity, it's always going to be 3.4. Sigma value is going to be 6, and then the yield would be 9.99. That's to the level that we're getting to almost perfection. As you can see in here, we're not at that level. So you can also see, well, the sigma value is roughly around maybe 1.51. So there's a lot of work for us to do with this process, but I hope this helps you calculate the DPO and the DPMO as well as the yield. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you guys on our next show. Have a wonderful day. Bye.